Right, so good morning ladies, and we are smooth operating, so it's all about being smooth operators. And we are going to stand to begin with. All I would like you to do is just take one step forward, not a break, not a big step, just one step forward. And then from that, your forward leg, your leading leg, is going to slightly flex at the knee, and you're going to collapse it, and your pelvic is going to tilt, and you're going to lean forward. You're going to lean forward because you want that calf to stretch. What we're looking for is for that calf to be planted all the way, and we just keep on leaning in as far as we can. So it's important, just checking that you've got your toes in line with each other, pointing in the right direction. Hands can go on the hips, hands can just go, can be loose. Just make sure the chest is slightly elevated up. That lower back has got that nice natural curve in it. The hips are nice and engaged, nice and tight. You flex the knees, so now you should be feeling some tension on the quad, the ham, opening up a little bit of the glute. And 3, 2, 1, we'll just come back. And then again, one pace out. The heel goes flat on the floor. Collapse that forward knee. Just checking my toes are in line. And then we're leaning forward. Lean that body forward. Get that calf stretch. Nice, 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 nice. And we're going to hold that, if we can, for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we go back to the starting position, which is just standing. And from here, again, engage them hips, go right down, so we're going into a pelvic tilt all the way over, so we go into a back bend, body fold, all the way up until that your fingers, they go towards the toe. And what we want to be doing is reaching for the toes. Reaching for the toes. And we're going to try and go right down and get them toes. If you can't do that, then just flex the knees slightly so that you can grip the bottom of your toes. So now you should have a firm grip of your toes. And then what I would like you to do is just gently go into the squat. Gently go into the squat with your hands underneath your toes. And from here, you should have your legs open and your arms are now on the inside of your legs with your hands gripping your toes. And you're going to push away your knees with your arms to the point where the adductors, the inner thigh, starts getting a nice pull. So we're smoothly transitioning, smooth operators. And then from there, what I would like to do is repeat this process in the exact same fashion, but in reverse. So we're going to come out of the squat. Come out of the squat. Keep your hands underneath your toes. And then slowly come up again. Slowly come up again. And then we go into a supine stretch. Get into a supine stretch. All the way up. Supine stretch. Hey Owen. James, hey. Supine stretch. And then once again, we're going to go back into that body fold. Making sure that our fingers now are pointing to our toes. And we're going forward with that back bend, body fold. We're going to reach for the toes. Like I said, if you're not able to reach it without quite a firm straight leg, then just flex the knee and hook your fingers underneath your toes and then get into the squat. So we're in the squat again. And once again, we're going to push our legs out by the arms that are on the inside of our legs. Push them out. Get that adductor, inner thigh. And we're going to repeat that again in reverse with a little bit more speed, a little bit more urgency. So we come out from the squat, and then we come up with our fingers now going up our thighs, and then we go into the supine, and we're going to hold the supine for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, we're going to go down for the last time, go all the way down. Now you should feel a little bit more flexible. Grab them toes, get into the squat, push away the knees, get the adductor stretch, and your body is now conforming. You're getting that pattern. So, with creating the pattern, with developing the pattern, we go into pattern disruption. So once again, we're going to go up slowly, come out from the squat, come all the way up the body, give me one more supine stretch, and we're going to put our arms down, but not for too long, because we're going to go into a lunge, and we're going to try and make sure it's quite a deep lunge. So get the trailing leg back quite far, and then you go into the lunge. Your knee can actually go onto the floor. Try and put it on the floor, so don't try and keep yourself stabilized. And then from there, bring your hands up, clasp your hands together. And then from here, you're going to side bend. Any side, it doesn't matter, any side, just side bend. And when you hit that bend and you are now stationary, static, we're going to count for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to come up to the middle, and then you're going to lean over to the other side. Pulling on that opposite lat, getting those obliques open, hips open, and we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to relax the arms, and we're going to come and switch legs. So we're going into the opposite leg lunge, and again, the arms go up, they clasp at the top, and then you lean to the side. This is called the Samson stretch. Very powerful stretch. Getting those lats, like we said, the hips, getting the arms, tricep, getting the shoulders. And we're going to go deep and hold the static for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come in the middle, and then we lean to the other side, and we go static. We hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we put our hands where our leg is. So our foot is planted, our front foot is planted. So get our hands on the side of that foot. Both hands on one side. And then lean in. So you're getting a deeper lunge stretch. I should turn this way. Deeper lunge stretch. And then we're going to do 2 forms of hip mobilization. The first form is releasing the arm, the hand that is furthest away from the foot. We're going to release it, and then we're going to twist. We're going to turn, we're going to rotate our body, and at the same time you're going to feel your leg pressurize your arm. Your arm must stay firm, must stay stable, so that it's always resisting that leg to cave in. Giving you a wicked oblique lower back stretch. And we are going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your hands, they go back, they replace. And then you lean forward. So we're going to lean forward, and we're going to take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. And then we're going to take that deep breath and push it right out again. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. We're going to do that 5 more times. So we're going to go 1 deep breath in, 1 deep breath out. Always leaning forward, always leaning for more stretch. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. That's number 2. Number 3, deep breath in, and then deep breath out. Number 3. Then we go again. Number 4, deep breath in, and then deep breath out. Number 5, deep breath in. Hold your breath. We're going to hold your breath for another 20 seconds. Keep on holding. 15 left. Keep on holding. 10 left. Keep on holding. 5, 4, 3, 2. Out. And then with the hand that is closest to the foot, you release it and you rotate. So you go into the classic smoothly operating. And we're going to hold that for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And put your hands back in the same position and swap legs. So one foot now goes back into the lunge, and the leg that was out in the lunge now gets brought forward, so it finds itself on the side of one of your arms, but your arms are now parallel on one side of the leg. So again, we're going to have a deep stretch. So we're going to deep stretch, keeping that back neutral, keeping the lower spine neutral, getting all that oxygen that we can in. And then we're going to release the hand that is furthest away from our foot, and we're going to rotate round. We're going to rotate round. Again, that bent leg is now applying pressure on that arm. The arm is now resisting the force. So you want to have a little battle with your arm pushing your leg away and your leg wanting to push your arm in. Getting the adductor stretch, working shoulders, and on the other side of the body, you're opening up your chest, your lats, your hips, your obliques, quads, hip flexors. There's a lot of muscles getting involved right now, getting stretched. T, hip opener, and we put our hands back down again, and we lean a little bit more forward, so we open up that hip flexor on the opposite as well. And we're going to go for another 7 breaths in. So deep breath in for 1, 2, breathe out. Deep breath in for 3, breathe out. Deep breath in for 4, breathe out. Deep breath in for 5, and we breathe out. Deep breath in for 6, and we breathe out. And deep breath in for 7, and we hold. "24 seconds hold. 10. 5. And blow the air out. And lean a little bit more forward if you can. And breathe as normal. Reset. And then release the hand that is now closest to the foot. And rotate your body round. T, hip opener, classic version. And our hands now go back to the starting point, and our knees are behind our wrists. So we're on all fours right now. What I would then like you to do is shuffle your knee back, your knees. Bring your hands forward. So we're going to go into a prayer, and then you lean down. Go into the prayer. And this prayer, we're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to do the crossed prayer. So one of the arms, they feed through the leading arm, and then you lean down. So your forehead should be on the floor, or the side of your head should be on the floor, and your arm is extended out, and then you've got the other arm that's being fed through that extended arm. Crossed prayer. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And get that crossed arm, put it next to the outstretched arm. And then the outstretched arm that was, we're going to feed it through now the other outstretched arm. And we go down and we go into another cross prayer. If you want to apply more pressure on that rear delt, then roll forward on that extended arm that is crossing your body. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then get your hands out again. Put your forearms on the floor. Get your forehead on the mat, on the carpet. Put your hand, one of your hands, on the back of your neck. And then put the other hand on the back of your neck, so that your elbows, triceps are now on the floor, and you are now performing an armless prayer. So we've gone from the prayer stretch to the crossed prayer, and now armless prayer. Pulling those triceps down, so digging the elbows into the ground, not the actual point of the elbows, just behind the elbows on the tricep. And you'll feel your rear shoulders open up. You'll feel your lats open up. And then your hands go down again, so that we're outstretched into the prayer where we started from. And bring your hands more closer, not too close. So you don't want an actual box right now. You want your hands slightly out, because your lower body is going to place itself down, so your thighs are on the floor and your hips are just separating themselves from the floor to the open space. Your head goes up and you are now in a cobra stretch. And we are going to hold that cobra stretch for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then what I'd like to do is get on the floor flat, and the opposing arm, whichever arm that's going to be, you want to have it across the body so that you are now on your side. So you're going to get on your side, and you're going to have your head kind of on your shoulder, on your outstretched arm. Up. You're going to grab the ankle and you're going to pull your ankle back so that you go into a quad stretch. So we are stretching that quad. Everything is smoothly transitioned. Nothing is disruptive. Everything is with flow. Let the body flow like water. And we're going to hold that with a deep breath in. So get a deep breath in. Hold that breath. Right, there was an internet connection. Right, I'm nearly there. Am I back? I'm back. There was a disruption. So, Darren, good morning. Sorry, so let's get back in that exact same position. So there I was talking about flow and how we don't want disruption, and then it just gets cut off. So let's get back into Zen and just pull that leg back. And I was going to say, we're going to bring the knee up so we can hug that knee, and then we're going to lie on our backs and then bring that knee towards our chest. So everything is with flow. Everything is with flow. Just take those deep breaths in. And then we relax the leg. And what I'd like you to do is go on the opposite side. So I've got to switch sides completely. So go on the opposite side. So you're lying on your side. Outstretch the arm. Get your head to lie on your shoulder. Get your legs outstretched. Slight kink in the knee. And then grab the ankle and bring your heel to your butt. But for me, that's almost impossible. But we will try. And we pull it. Breathing as normal, breathing as normal, breathing as normal. And we're going to hold that for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to bring the knee up. We're going to hug that knee. And then we're going to turn on our backs so that we've got that knee right into our chest or there or thereabouts. The leg that is outstretched, make sure that it is outstretched and not bent. We want to get a deep full stretch now, as much as we can. And then we're going to release that leg. We're going to go onto our fronts again. We're going to go back into the fours, on all fours. And from here, one hand, two hands out, and we're going to sit back. Just go into this cat stretch. Head goes up, spine becomes aligned. And then take your time in getting up. Take your time in getting up. Take your time and then slowly make your way up. Give yourselves one large, big supine stretch. And then put your hands on top of your butt. Bring your elbows in so you open up your clavicle, getting a wicked chest stretch. And that was going to be a flawless, smooth operation of a stretch. But then the internet decided a disruption. So, smooth operators, well done.